Alright, what's up everyone? I just had a battle, well, obviously you can see I'm right here, with this asshole who disconnected, and I can't save the battle video. He had like an Electabuzz and Hydreigon and some other shit, and oh my god, I fucking destroyed this kid. I mean numbers-wise, but it was a closer battle than the numbers implied. He was doing a lot of good switches and shit like that, making pretty good, well, not really predictions, but just using Protected, like, the most inopportune times for me. So, I did have a battle before that one, though, that I will be showing you guys. Man, that guy, dude, what a douche. If you've ever disconnected from a battle, you are a fucking douchebag. Sorry, but voluntarily disconnecting to where you don't take a loss is a bitch move. Alright, so anyway, team preview is showing up, and this is a triples battle. Don't be like, holy shit, here comes a serious singles battle. No. I've been doing a lot of triples because I'm trying out these teams, just kind of the overall synergy. Me bringing a Sun team kind of gave him a small advantage with two of his pokes, but now most of you are like, why are you running a water type Pokemon on a Sun team? And the answer is simple. In case someone brings a rain team, I have plenty of shit to cover it. If someone brings a fire type, rogue fire types, which, well, aren't rogue because fire is very common, said Infernape and Magmortar can be countered pretty much until my Venusaur or my Jolteon is more reliable, just because, you know, nothing of his is resisted by fire types. So let's just fucking jump into this shit. Oh, and I brought the king of all trolls, Whimsicott. God, that thing is a troll. I named my Whimsicott Phil after my friend, who is a troll. So yeah, they're all three Master Balls, which shows me he's sabbing. He brought the Gallade, Mamoswine, and Infernape, which was semi-predictable. I brought out the Whimsicott in the front just to kind of draw the attention and make them think it was an attacking one. So I used up the Tailwind, which doesn't take effect until next turn. Not really too worried about that. I was gonna use Sunny Day, but I don't want my Scald to be doing less damage this turn than it could do. So I go for the Volt Switch, safe move. Does about 65%, maybe 70. Not exactly sure how the percentages look. Anyway, I'm gonna put my DS back how it was. And I sent out my Sawsbuck. I'm just ready to start fucking everyone's day up. He goes for the Flare Blitz on my Whimsicott, which is why I sent it out, so that my Tentacruel would be left alone. And yeah, it doesn't even kill, and I'm like, holy shit, what bulk this Whimsicott has. So I go for the Scald. That Flare Blitz ends up turning out to be a horrible move on his part, because I'm not sure if that Scald would have one-hit KO'd, but either way, you fucked up. So moving on, he goes for Leaf Blade, and I'm like, oh my god, for the lulz. This is a bulky fucking Tentacruel. Physical, and then he goes for Nature Power. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why would you run a special attacking move on a physical attacking monster like just for like a 10% chance of whatever. Whatever. I'm not. I'm done. I'm done with that. So I go for the Sunny Day because yeah, it's that time. So yeah, let's fucking do this. And I go for the Horn Leech on the Mammoth. I'm not Life Orbed. I fucking, oh my god. If that would have been Life Orbed, it would have killed. It would have killed. Whatever, though, it's cool. So I go for the Ice Beam, which he's like, oh, derp, I'm a Garchomp, I'm so weak to ice. But he does live, so I'm like, yeah, that fucking sucks. And then he, I cannot tell you how frustrated I was when that move hit, because we're in the sun, I have a Grass and a Water type, and he hit his own fucking Gallade. Now, this was a fairly good move right here, the one-hit KO on my Sawsbuck, and getting his life back with a Drain Punch. I was like, okay, but the Surf. The Surf. Why? You have a Garchomp! It's physical attacking. Wait, what? Oh, yes, he went for Earthquake and didn't do shit. And brought his Gallade basically back to nothing. So I was like, wow, dude, you are making really, really terrible moves. So I have the Tailwind and everything else to my advantage. And that's a Choice Banded Darmanitan. And a Flare Blitz from that son of a bitch will bring anybody that does not resist it down. But I instead go for a U-turn, because I know I'm not going to KO Gallade this turn, and I'm not going to sacrifice my Darmanitan. Now, if I had known what attack he was going to use on who, I would have just left him in. Or did I? Dun, dun, dun. God damn it. Come on, focus, people, focus. Yeah, my camera's pulling the shit moves on me. Sorry, everyone. It'll come back eventually. Okay, so he does end up going for Drain Punch on my Venusaur, aka, well, not aka, but was my Darmanitan. So, you got predicted. Sorry. So he puts his Magmortar on the side with my Tentacruel. I'm like, wow, dude, you could have used that against me. And then he sends out a Drapion, and I'm like, I do not see the logic, but I'm just gonna assume that it was a, well, I mean, this is pretty much all he has left anyway, so he doesn't have much of a choice. Anyway, I go for straight for the growth, because I'm like, dude, I'm about to start solar beaming motherfuckers in the knee. That is just about what's gonna happen. And he goes, oh no, I go for Scald. Wow, I forgot, he's kinda got a slower team, I just remembered. And it doesn't do a goddamn thing. I'm like, shitty. But we are in the sun, and I kinda mentioned earlier that, yeah, you know, the whole Scald thing in the sun. Anyway, fuck yo motherfucking Solar Beam Magmortar. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Just look at this. That's a special attacking Magmortar, and it doesn't do a goddamn thing. Tentacruel with that bulk. And Whimsicott was bound to die eventually. I was not in the least bit surprised that that just happened. So, yeah. And I get that Black Sludge, because Tentacruel thrives on poison. Poison! Tim and Eric reference. Sorry, guys. If you don't watch it, yeah, you're failing at life. Anyway. So, yeah, I go for that Solar Beam, and it's fucking unfocused again. Anyway, and I Solar Beam that Gallade, and the motherfucking knee's like, oh, my knee! So, yeah, that motherfucker is done. There's the focus. Alright. Sorry about my quality, everybody. I'm really sorry about that. Anyway, go for the Specs Thunderbolt on this Drapion. And wouldn't you know it dies. Ah, you thought it was going to live. No, my luck is not that bad. And I go for the Scald just because that's really all I have to hit this thing. I have Rapid Spin, and I'm not about to get Flame Bodied. Not even about to take a burn. So he goes for the Thunderbolt finally. I'm like, dude, why didn't you do this in the first place? And Tentacruel just lulls that shit off. So, yeah, this next move is game. And I believe I went for Growth this next turn with my Venusaur. Just on the off chance that he lived. That, yeah, so I do go for Growth on the off chance that he manages to come out alive. Which was not going to happen, obviously, because he's at like 25% health. And I'm like, no. So anyway, Specs Thunderbolt is going to be the winning move of the match. And yeah, my focus isn't going to be the win. So yeah, I beat some guy from Afghanistan. Yeah, it was an okay battle. Not really great, not really good, not really anything more than okay. The entertainment value is more why I post. Some asshole on YouTube has been trash talking me for the past couple days and was like, "Oh, why don't you post Pokemon videos for 4 people to watch?" And it's like, you know, even if only 4 people watch my videos, at least somebody watched. And I mean, someone was interested, and someone enjoys my narrations. So, with that bullshit kind of being tossed in your guys' face, sorry about the fucking YouTube drama. Anyway, like it, hate it, subscribe, and rate it. Let me know what you guys think. I should be posting some more non-Pokemon videos pretty soon. I'm still trying to get a camera. I hate to ask anyone ever, but if you could help, like, me get a camera, that would be absolutely wonderful. If you can't, I totally understand. Not everyone's charity case will be heard, and not everyone's charity case means anything. We're all kind of broke, and the times are hard, so, yeah, either way, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned.